Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is crisis management. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote them a while back, and the world has completely transformed since then. So if I encounter anything that's out of date, I will give you the most recent information. And at the end, I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. Also, I have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Crisis management. Crisis management is an oxymoron. You can't manage a crisis. You can only manage your response to it, and sometimes not even that. There is no perfect way to respond to a crisis. You can go into action mode as focused and efficient as a MASH unit with incoming wounded. You can close your eyes, hold your breath, and jump off the Titanic. The major thing it seems nowadays is to respond differently than your usual way of doing so. If you're used to being super competent, maybe it's time to break down and cry. If you're used to running for the hills, maybe it's time to draw out your saber and charge. If you're usually tough it out alone, it's time to ask for help. If you've had a series of mini crises prior to the current one, this could be final exams where you put what you've learned into action. It's important not to resist a crisis. That only immobilizes you, nor can you avoid it, or it intensifies. However, don't make something a crisis that it isn't, or take on somebody else's crisis. False crises are a waste of energy and provide no real growth. You can try relaxing into the crisis. You can reframe it. Oh, what a great Hollywood blockbuster movie or TV series this is. And remember, crises don't last forever. They just feel that way. Try this for a week with whatever crisis, big or small, and see what happens. Yeah, actually, you know what? I wrote that a week before my mother fell and broke her pelvis. So I was having some precognition and I didn't know what was coming up, and my whole life completely redirected. But I was already in this space of trying to get everything organized for her. And the more I tried to organize, the more things kind of fell apart. How does that apply to the world today? Well, we are in just a tremendous, tremendous time of transformation. And the external world is definitely changing at a very rapid pace, and it can feel exhausting to try to keep up. On the other hand, it's kind of like I want to keep up because I don't want to miss out on everything that's going on, and at the same time, I could really use a nap. We're all in this incredible transformation together. It's like we're all riding the same wave. Those of you who are watching this are all riding the same wave. There may be some people who are kind of getting tumbled by the wave and are getting sand in their pants. They're not watching this kind of video. But for you, as consciousness, you're watching this video, and it's just really helpful to know that as greater consciousness, you're able to handle all of this. It's just your body still needs the basics. It needs sleep, it needs good food, it needs to take a walk once in a while. Take care of your body as the loving consciousness that you are, and it'll make it so much easier to navigate. And one other thing I've learned since then is that it's not a crisis, it's an event. So just reframe it away from being a crisis, and it'll also be a lot easier to navigate through. So if you like these videos, please click the like button and subscribe, and that way you're telling YouTube to distribute this to more people and get it out to someone who really needs to see this video. And you can also share it with your family and friends and on your social media. And if you'd like a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you an expanded perspective of what's going on in the world today and what's going on in your world as well. And if you want some manifestation techniques, I have a self-study course called Manifesting Money and Miracles. It teaches you how to shift vibrations inside you that completely transforms your external reality. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can learn about my individual sessions where I take a look at the essence of who you are and what's going on in your life today. And I can answer any questions that you might have, whether it's about relationships or money or your job or what's coming up in the future. I can also talk to dead people. I do half-hour or 1-hour sessions, and they're all recorded just for you. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a great preparation for my coaching program, where I work with you one-on-one, and I give you specifically chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.